Hello people, Coach Micheal Rice. I'm super excited. I'm coming to you later than I usually do. I started doing these videos in the morning, but it doesn't matter. Any way I can get this information to you and help you live a more happier, healthier, and prosperous lifestyle, I'm your man. I go from The Big Green, one of my favorite movies. But today's affirmation: I have the power to choose. Say that. I have the power to choose. You have the power to choose the life that you want. You have the power to choose the career that you want. You have the power to choose the life that you desire. Come on. And this is a quote. It says, we can't control our condition. We can't control our condition, but we can control our decisions. So sometimes you can't control the condition you're in because, you know, that's just the space that you're in, but you can't control your decisions. So choose to be great. One of the books I'm currently reading, I'm talking so fast, slow down, Mike. One of the books that I'm currently reading is Switch on Your Brain. And I want to give a huge shout out to a good friend of mine, one of my coworkers, Miss O. She had given me the book. Then I found out that my parents already had the book because they have a library full of books. So that was just confirmation that I needed to read it. So it's been an awesome book. I'll probably share some on it a little bit later. But just a recap on the journey to personal transformation of the previous videos I did. And this is one of my favorite scriptures. It's coming from Romans. It says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable in thy perfect will of God. And I remember doing a speech a couple times about the transforming your mind. I did one at my church, New Covenant, and I was able to do it at another church about the transforming of your mind. And me being a man of God, being a man of faith, my personal transformation ties in with my walk with God, with my belief in God. So I'm able to feel comfortable sharing principles about personal transformation, but also giving you spiritual affirmations and also spiritual tips that's going to help you live a better life. Because I can give you all the affirmations, I can give you all the motivation, but we know where the true motivation comes from, and it comes from the Word of God. So get excited about your life. Woo! I'm excited. But video one, I talked about life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. And I talked about writing down your goals for the day. I know a goal for me every day is to work out. Every day I get up 7 o'clock, work out for an hour, and I'm good to go. Now my day has already started. My mind is renewed. What's your mindset? I talked about that. You're having a growth mindset. What I'm doing to improve my life for is going to sleep on a consistent basis early, reading the Bible, just improving my spiritual life. Because I know City Trim talking about this year making it a year of the Bible. So that was my job. That was one of my goals, to make sure I read the Bible every day. How am I trying to lead? I talked about this. Brian Tracy says, before you can do something, you must be something that's first. So before I can try to lead other people, I must be leading myself in my own personal transformation. And yesterday, I talked about steps to essentials to personal transformation. And number one was make a decision. You have to decide. Most of us fail to truly decide, and we make weak decisions and we fail to stick with them. So make a decision. If you want to change, you have to, and if you have a desire to change, make that decision. Today's video, I'm talking about creating a deadline. So we made the decision. Now it's time to create the deadline. Have you ever noticed how projects expand to the full allotted time? If your boss gives you 2 weeks to complete a project, you'll probably be scrambling at the last minute to get it done. How many of us been there? I got a previous example. I had to, for my bid that I teach in the school system, I had a deadline by my birthday to get in a certain type of documents to go back to school. And thanks be to God that I had the documents, but I was putting it off. I said, yeah, I'll get it in. I'll get it in. And I got a little fearful because I had the correct documents, but that Monday had passed. I was celebrating my birthday, and I was like, man, the paper didn't get in, and the lady at the school that I'm trying to go to, or get accepted into, receive the document. So we all know about deadlines. Get that stuff in. Choosing a deadline that's reasonable, not too stressful for you, but still aggressive. You can get more accomplished than you realize. So choose a deadline that's reasonable and that's not too stressful. And we're talking about personal transformation. The lack of a timetable ensures that the process will take much longer than necessary. So the lack of not creating the deadlines of how you want your life to pan out can take much longer because you're putting stuff off. Number 3, have an exciting vision. Ensure that you have a clear picture. Ensure that you have a clear picture of how your personal transformation will positively impact your life. If that vision check this out. If that vision doesn't excite you, if that vision doesn't fill you with excitement, you're going to need a new vision for your future. Making a big change is challenging. Without a compelling, exciting vision, it will be much harder to persevere. Without a compelling and exciting future, it will be hard to persevere. So that it has to put a little fear in you, because it'll drive you to just exceed and persevere. And I know Brian Tracy talks about having a long time perspective, being able to it's important, and I want to say this: it's important to focus on the present, and I think that's what mindfulness come in, mindful meditation, because we got, like I said, it's information overload. Things are changing at a accelerated rate. I mean, things are just always changing. Everything is always changing. So that mindfulness of calming yourself down and having peace for the name is good. But the long time perspective is being able to go in the future and look and see where you want to be at, and then bringing it back to the present and saying, how can I make that happen in the present time? So, man, get excited, man. I'm excited for your life. My goal and my passion is to help you discover who you are, to maximize your potential, and to discover your purpose, man. So get excited. So things that I have coming up, the Today You Win Facebook group or academy. I have some more information about that. Make sure, guys, if you haven't look, I can't read, like I said, I can't reach the whole world, but if you haven't, man, please do me a favor and go get my book, Today You Win Because Today You Live, from the beginning, chapter 1. And soon, somebody say soon, the audio book will be available. So if you don't like to read it, well, to get both, you can actually read it and listen at the same time. But I have some more information about that. So if you haven't, you can go to Amazon or just hit me up if you haven't got this book, Today You Win. The bestseller. If you haven't got this bestseller, make sure you go get that. Subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If this information has been a blessing to you, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's Coach Micheal Rice. Follow me on Instagram at Coach Micheal Rice. Share this, please, so much. If this has been a blessing to you, share this. Like, man, Mike Rice doing some amazing things. Go check him out. Go listen to him. Because I want to just give you tools, tips, and strategies that are going to help you live a more healthier. That's going to help you live a more happy, healthier, and prosperous lifestyle. So, and also check out my website, CoachMichealRice.com. that over there you can find all the tools that you need. You can actually go read this. You can actually go read the first 2 chapters of this book. And if you enjoy it, definitely pick it up. That'll be a blessing for you. And while you at it, just go ahead and get 2. Bless yourself and bless somebody else. Get 2 of them. But just you can go to Coach Micheal Rice. There you can find resources. You can learn more about what I'm trying to do with the Coach Micheal Rice brand podcast. These videos right here will be available for you to listen to. Also, the videos, if you want to go back and just take some notes, will be there for you. So I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, the goals of your future, where God is taking you, will have a different crowd at the finish line than those walking through the day. And today you win because today you live. I love you guys. One. All right.